truck in America for yourself. Stop by Artesia Ford Sales today or visit artesiaford.com.
Get great service with Pressure Services. Pressure Services LLC specializes in hydrovacs, vacuum trucks, kill trucks, sandblasting and coating, and roustabouts. The Bulldogs are champions on and off the field, and Pressure Services LLC are your champions when it comes to dependable, accountable, and efficient service. When you need it right, Pressure Services will be there for you. Pressure Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Go Bulldogs!
So your pecans aren't as big and bountiful as they used to be? Well, what would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben from Roswell Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
To be a champion, each team member must do their part to help the team win. That is true in business too. Ed Safety and Services LLC want to do their part to help your business win. They specialize in several field services: sandblasting, coating steamers, pressure washing, repairs, and cleanouts. Ed Safety also offers drug and alcohol screening and on-site services and safety trainings to make you better. Ed Safety and Services LLC, 575-736-1047. Proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs.
Big O Tires understands the importance of keeping your fleet vehicles running smoothly. Our expert technicians provide quality automotive services and offer an extensive tire selection. Plus, we know that time is everything, and that's why Big O Tires minimizes fleet downtime with priority appointments. Fast, quality service for any size fleet. Big O Tires is your one-stop shop for commercial and personal vehicle needs. Roll into Big O today.
Find your path to a greater future with Eastern New Mexico University. If you're looking to take the next step in your higher education journey, both in person and online, Eastern New Mexico University is the place for you. ENMU is now accepting applications for spring 2025, so don't miss out on your opportunity to join more than 5,700 fellow Greyhounds on this exciting path to student success. For more information, visit enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University. Student success, that's what we're about.
Hi, my name is Josh Howard.
Hi, my name is Nate Alanis.
And we're the student pastors here at Faith Baptist Church. And we would love to invite you and your friends to join us. Hi, my name is Josh Howard.
Everyone's my name is Nate Alanis.
And we're the student pastors here at Faith Baptist Church. And we would love to invite you and your friends to join us here on the porch.
Every Wednesday at 6:15 p.m. we're going to be up here worshiping together and learning together. And we hope to see you guys up here next week.
Go Dogs.
Radio and KSVPTV.com, and we're in Carlsbad tonight as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs and the Artesia Bulldogs taking on the Carlsbad Cave Girls and Cavemen, and I'm joined now by Coach Mondragana, the Artesia Bulldog basketball team. And Coach, this is the second time around, I think second time. I didn't play them in your tournament.
No, sir.
So the second time around, you always do that with Carlsbad. Tough team. You guys do have outsize on them this year, but let's talk about the game tonight as you're getting ready to go.
Yeah, they're coming off 3 games up in Portales. They lost a tough one to Santa Fe. They handled Pewaukee. They handled Portales. They're trying to catch some stride. They didn't really go anywhere over break, so they're coming off a little fresh. But, we're just going to limit their shots. They're a very athletic team. They're very long. They shoot the ball extremely well. We got to make sure we have active closeouts. We can't get blown by because anytime you get beat, you got to help, and that's whenever you get in trouble. So defensively, I really want to see us be sound, and then the offensive end, just execute. No unforced turnovers. Make sure we take care of the ball. Make sure we get the ball in the right places, and then dominate the glass. You hear me say that a lot this year. We got to make sure we dominate the glass with our length and our athleticism. And if we do that, I like our chances. It's going to be fun. It's going to be loud. It's going to be a good environment. A great opportunity for us to go get better against a really good team.
Well, I'm doing it backwards this week, but that's okay. Talk about the big win this past Saturday.
Yeah, Moriarty came in, a 4A team, and, we did what we wanted to do. Kind of had a rough first quarter. I thought they kind of came out with a little more energy than us. But once we got going and we got stops, our defense generated our offense. We turned them over, kind of had our way with them. It's kind of crazy. We were down 1 in the first quarter. You win by 38. I mean, that shows you how dominant we were for 3 quarters. So again, trying to be consistent, really pleased with getting the win, but we want to put 4 good quarters together. We don't want to get ourselves in a slump because we didn't start the game very well. So again, looking for consistency, looking for 4 really good quarters of basketball, and looking for us to build on that tonight here in Carlsbad.
Well, you're back to school this week, and but no rest for the weary. You travel to Carlsbad tonight, and then you're playing this weekend over in Lovington. We're going to talk each day before the game, but just kind of give the fans a brief overview of what's going on in Lovington this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Yeah, it's called the North-South Shootout. We got 3 teams in our district, us, Lovington, and Goddard. And then up north, you got Belen, Taos, and Los Alamos. We're going to play all 3 teams. We won't play our district. Our district teams will be playing those 3 teams as well. We start on Thursday with 3 o'clock with our JV boys, and then 4:30 varsity, we take on Taos. And then Friday, we'll come in, I think it's 12 and 1:30, 12 o'clock JV, we're taking on Belen, and then the varsity will be 1:30. And then on Saturday, same thing, 12 o'clock Los Alamos, 1:30 with our varsity. So 3 really good 4A games up north, 4A teams coming down here, and it is in Lovington. It's a neutral site type game. So looking forward to, again, we got 4 games this week. Like I told our boys, they enjoy the games rather than they do practice. So 4 good games for us and great opportunities after tonight. Take care of business tonight. Go and get after 3 4A teams up in Lovington.
All right, Bulldog fans, hopefully you're already here in Carlsbad. If you're not, stay tuned here on KSVP Radio or KSVPTV.com as the boys game coming up here in just a few minutes. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
With a deep heritage in oil and gas, Abo Empire is focused on safe and effective energy development in New Mexico. We will continue to make strategic investments in this industry to promote the economic and environmental well-being of our company, our partners, and our communities. We are continuing the Yates tradition. From John Yates Jr., Cynthia Yates Price, and their families, we are your partners in the community and proud supporters of Artesia Bulldog and Lady Bulldog sports.
Dean's Inc. of Artesia provides a superior choice for all your electrification, communication, and supply needs, with a vision to be the premier industrial electrical service provider in New Mexico and West Texas, providing unparalleled quality in supplies and service with highly skilled and conscious personnel. We pledge to our customers to exhibit the utmost in integrity and reputation while providing superior quality in all we do. Dean's Inc., located at 409 Commerce Road or online at deansinc.com.
Artesia General Hospital's Rehabilitation Center is here to help you recover and get back to the activities you love. Rehabilitation services include physical, occupational, and speech therapy, all led by experienced, licensed therapists. From symptom management to patient education, customized home exercise programs, and family support, Artesia General Hospital's integrated approach to rehabilitation is designed to facilitate your best possible recovery so you can get back to work, back to play, and back to life. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/rehab or by calling 575-736-8174.
Since 2019, Spur Energy Partners has remained dedicated to the markets we operate in, including right here in Artesia, New Mexico. We take pride in our community and strive to be responsible citizens by supporting our local economy, schools, and families. That's why Spur Energy Partners is thrilled to bring the Artesia Bulldog broadcasts to you. Wishing the Bulldogs the best of luck and safe travels. Play hard with Bulldog pride. This message courtesy of Spur Energy Partners.
Attention sports fans! Come explore Carlsbad Ford's huge inventory. From sleek sedans to rugged trucks, Carlsbad Ford has a huge variety of vehicles to fit your lifestyle. The best cars, the best trucks. Come find out why Carlsbad Ford is the best in southeastern New Mexico.
Oh, yeah!
At Carlsbad Ford Lincoln, their team is dedicated to helping you find the perfect vehicle with the best offers available. Carlsbad Ford, 2802 West Pierce, a proud supporter of high school sports. The Artesia Police Department wants to remind you to lock up your vehicles, take your keys with you, and never leave valuables in your vehicle. If you're looking for a rewarding career in law enforcement, the Artesia Police Department is looking for you. The department is currently hiring certified and uncertified officers. Take advantage of a great retirement plan, paid leave, and medical benefits. Apply in person, online, or call 575-746-5000 for more information. The Artesia Police Department is an equal opportunity employer. And please always remember, don't drink and drive.
Now's the time to get a great deal. It's Kubota Orange Days. Shop the year's biggest selection of Kubota equipment. and get 0% APR for 84 months and up to $2,500 off select Kubota tractors.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
.com for full disclaimer.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Hey y'all, it's Holly from Nell's Floral. Fall is here and we have a great selection of Halloween and fall floral arrangements and decor to get you in the autumn spirit and so much more. Come visit us at 712 West Dallas Avenue or online at nellsfloral.com or call us at 575-746-3775 today. Nell's Floral, your hometown florist. It's great to be a bulldog.
It's now time to meet your Bulldog.
My name is Charlie Campbell. I'm a junior. I'm a point guard. My parents are Jeanette Palmer and Charlie Campbell.
It's now time to meet your Bulldog.
My name is Charlie Campbell. I'm a junior. I'm a point guard. My parents are Jeanette Palmer and Charlie Campbell. My favorite subject is language, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the community.
My name is Sawyer Whitehead. I'm in 11th grade. I play point guard. My parents are Kelly Whitehead and Vanessa Buzzick. My favorite subject is probably chemistry. My favorite thing about Bulldog is all the traditions we have.
My name is Tootie McNeil. I'm a junior. I play a small forward. My parents are Jennifer McNeil and Tootie McNeil. My favorite subject is math. And my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the tradition. My name is Brandon Vega. I'm the class of 2026. I play point guard. My parents are Robert Vega and Heather Vega. My favorite subject is history. Favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the culture. Go Bulldogs.
My name is Derek Warren, class of 2026. I play 1 through 3. My parents are Melissa and Justin Warren. My favorite subject is math, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the culture and the traditions.
Hey, I'm Corbin Dominguez. I'm a sophomore. My position is forward. My parent is Kayla Dominguez. My favorite subject is math, and my favorite thing about being a Bulldog is having all the fans at the game.
My name's Trent Eglund. I'm a junior. I'm a post. My parents are Tracy and Tara Eglund. My favorite
It's now time to meet your Bulldog.
My name is Charlie Campbell. I'm a junior. I'm a point guard. My parents are Jeanette Palmer and Charlie Campbell.
Subject is math, and favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the culture and tradition.
My name is Clay Kincaid. I'm a junior. I play posts. My parents are Tammy and Mark Kincaid, and my favorite subject is welding. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the culture.
My name is Stephen Williams, class of 2026. I play center. My parents are Ronnie and Angela Williams. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite thing about being a Bulldog is the culture.
Need new windows for your home? Beware of the sales gangster. Jennifer from Trustmark Roofing and Windows here. A sales gangster is a window salesperson with the mobster mentality. They intimidate, bully, and fast talk you into buying their less than quality windows during a 3-hour pitch.
Functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first. TrustmarkRoofPros.com.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
Hey CVE members, have you scheduled your no-cost home energy audit? If not, it's time to sign up. Call 575-746-3571 to get your name on the list for a free home energy audit. Weather stripping, new door sweeps, minor repairs, and much more. Start saving money and keep that purchased air in your home. Central Valley Electric Cooperative is happy to partner with Green Metal Energy for this valuable audit. Again, 575-746-3571.
Hawker & Sons of Artesia, a company specializing in excavation and construction, is proud to support and provide construction services to the people and businesses of Eddy County and the surrounding area. With their expert knowledge of the industry, Hawker & Sons is well equipped to offer top-level service and professionalism to all oil field businesses, commercial and private parties with excavation and construction needs. Call Hawker & Sons today at 575-365-3175 or visit their website at hawkerandsons.com. Go Bulldogs!
Incredible in Artesia is open for business. Georgia and her team are ready to give you the hometown quality and customer service you know and love. Need wraparound carbonless books? Think Incredible. Georgia and her team specialize in in-house design for quality custom business cards at a competitive price. From scanning to desktop publishing, if you need it, they can do it. When you need an incredible job, think Incredible on Main Street across from the Derek Floor statue in downtown Artesia. For all your printing needs, think Ink. The Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center now has their very own website. Visit artesiamuseum.org to stay up to date on events and exhibits. Look through historical photos of Artesia, submit research requests, and more. For information, please call 575-748-7345. Stop by the Artesia Historical Museum and Arts Center at 505 West Richardson Avenue or online at artesiamuseum.org. Open Tuesday through Saturday from 9 to 4. This ad paid for by Artesia Lodgers Tax.
Bulldog fans, we are back here at the Cave coming out of the opening stuff, and you just joined us right in the middle of the national anthem as the Bulldogs and the Cavemen getting ready to take part in our second half of our doubleheader. I'm joined tonight, by the way, this is Joby Hodling. If you're just now joining us, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs fall to the Cave Girls in the first half of our doubleheader. 52-46, Lady Bulldogs battled back after having a tough first half and get within 6 to lose by 6. And now we're getting ready for the Bulldogs and Cavemen second half of our doubleheader. Joby Hodling here on KSVP Radio, KSVPTV.com, and I'm joined by my brother Ty. And Ty, we're looking forward to a good matchup in front of a loud gym here at the Cave.
Should be a lot of fun. It was a tight game in Artesia when we played them the first time. Carlsbad probably didn't play up to their capability that first round, so I'm looking forward to them playing better tonight.
Carlsbad coming in 8-3, and the Bulldogs 7-4 on the season. Of course, this is the Eddy County rivalry, the Eddy County battle, Eddy County war, but it's 5A against 4A, so it doesn't have a lot of ramifications as far as playoffs go, but it is a battle of the bragging rights for a lot of us older guys here and ladies in here at the ball game. Starters for the Bulldogs: number 3, Charlie Campbell, 6'3" junior. Number 14, Braylon Vega, another guard. He's also a junior, listed at 6'2". 6'4" junior, power forward, number 24, Trent Eglund. Another one of our guards, a junior, 6'2", number 30, Cale Hodling. And rounding it out, number 42, Clay Kincaid. He is our center. He's also a junior, listed at 6'8". Carlsbad's going to be brought in now. I'm going to go ahead and give you the non-starters for the Bulldogs. Number 4, Sawyer Whitehead at guard, 5'8" junior. Number 12, the 6'2" junior, Tootie McNeil, also playing guard. Another guard for the Bulldogs, and another junior, 6 foot, number 21, Derek Warren. Number 23 is a sophomore, Corbin Dominguez, listed at 6'3". Number 33, Jack Byers Jr., plays down in the middle, listed at 6'3". Number 40 is Jay Steens, a sophomore, listed at 6 foot. And rounding out the ball club for the Bulldogs, junior, 6'5" forward, number 50, Stephen Williams. The coaching staff for the Artesia Bulldogs, the assistant coaches Charlie Campbell, Casey Crandall, Derek Montoya. Statistician is Brian Green, and the head coach Michael Mondragon. For the Carlsbad Cavemen, number 0 is Tanner Cornum, 5'11" junior. Number 1, Malik Mills. He is a junior, listed at 5'7". Number 4 is Jorge Herrera, guard, senior, listed at 5'9". Number 12 is Kevin Quarles. He's a point guard, freshman, 5'9". Number 14, Sayika Green, a guard, sophomore, listed at 5'6". Number 20 is Dryden Priest. He is a forward, junior, listed at 5'11". The 6'2" junior, Jonah Moyers. He is a freshman. Sorry, he's a junior, plays forward, listed at number 21. They do have a freshman, 6'5" center, number 32, Elijah Banks. And the 6'2" sophomore, number 44, Mario De Leon. And now the starters for the Carlsbad Cavemen. Number 2, playing guard, listed at 6'1". He is a senior, Kieran Orgain. At guard, a junior, number 3, Zenas Huerta. He is listed at 5'8". Another guard, 5'10", senior, Jacob Chavarria wears number 11 on his white jersey. Forward, the 6'4" junior, number 22, Shane Sullivan. And rounding it out, the 6'2" senior, number 34, Brandon Sullivan, also playing down in the paint. Coaching staff, assistant coaches Micah Calderon, Todd Flores, and Joseph Munoz, and also Derek Sullivan. And they didn't. I don't have the head coach listed here. He just said it, but I was talking.
John Zumbrin.
Yeah, Zumbrin is John Zumbrin, as Ty said. So Carlsbad, if you're watching on the radio, wearing their home whites with the blue trim, blue numbers and letters. The Artesia Bulldogs in orange with black numbers and outlines, trim, and they've got white around the black numbers and letters on the uniforms. It'll be number 22 jumping, Shane Sullivan, the 6'4" junior, come out and take on our big man, Clay Kincaid. And they'll set up in that defensive jump set. Bulldogs in the offensive jump set. As we get ready to go, you hear the "We Will Rock You" blaring in the background. And now the official will step in and we'll have the jump to start things off here. 8 minutes on the clock. And here we go, tip-off. Going to be won by the Bulldogs. Cale Hodling with the ball in the backcourt. He'll come across the timeline, swing it over to the right side to Vega, down on the elbow to Eglin, now to Campbell. Campbell bounce pass over to Vega, left side, right side. Back to Campbell. He's out on the right wing, picked up out there by number 3, Huerta. Now he goes down on the baseline. Back to Trent Eglin on the elbow. He's going to kick it to Campbell on the baseline left side. He'll dribble around out top, picked up by Orgain. And now the Bulldogs look like they're going to reset. Going to go to the elbow right side. Kincaid puts it on the floor. He puts up a 10-footer. It's going to roll in. Nice shot there for Kincaid.
Good backspin on that jump shot to the top of the front of the rim. Rolled right in.
2-0 Bulldogs. 7:17 to go and counting. Is number 11. Chavarria goes down across the timeline. Gets it to Huerta. He's picked up in this man-to-man defense. He'll swing it over to number 22, Sullivan. Now back to Chavarria. Tries to drive. Cut off by Hodling. He's going to kick it outside to Huerta, and they'll reset here. He'll put it on the floor, dribble, go around a screen, goes into the right side, puts up a little jumper. It's going to be short. Good blocking out there by Eglin. Kincaid cleans up the board. Hodling bringing the ball down left side. Nice pass to Eglin down the block. He'll go up. He's fouled. Good pass up by Kells. He threaded the needle. The Bulldogs go to the line to shoot 2.
Carlsbad runs a 1-2-2 zone. The bottom of their zone has to rotate to the corner. And so you can catch those guys moving around and they're not looking, and you can throw it right into the block.
And that's what happened. So at the line to shoot 2, and the first one is nothing but the bottom of the net for Trent Eglin. And the Bulldogs go up 3-0. 6:47 to go here in the first period. And the second free throw coming up for the lefty. It's up. It's off the back of the rim. Chavarria will get the rebound. He'll push it up the right side. Hodling waiting on him. He goes into the lane. He kicks it over to the left side to Brandon Sullivan, who puts up a long 3. It's no good. Campbell comes out of there with the rebound. Pushes it into the middle of the court. He's going to stutter step, go up. His shot is blocked from behind, but it will be Bulldog basketball. Chavarria got a hand on it.
Charlie did a good job there. Just played his own tempo.
All right, so Campbell to key it in right down below us here. As he's looking for a back cut from Eglin. He gets it. He's going to hand it back to Charlie. He'll drive in on the left side, hands it off to the big man. His shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it back in.
Pretty good defense by Carlsbad to alter Clay's shot, but he just followed it right back up and put it in.
5-0 Bulldogs, 6:16 to go here as Chavarria crosses on the left side, Hodling waiting on him at the free throw line. They'll switch it over to number 3, Huerta. Swing it over to Sullivan. Sullivan looking to hand it off. He'll go back to the right side to Shane Sullivan, and there's a turnover. He got caught traveling.
You know, sometimes they're quick with that foot, and it looks like they either jump split with 2 feet or they just are quick, and the referee sees the travel.
Hodling from Eglin. He'll come across the timeline in the middle, picked up out there by Huerta. Swing it back to Vega. Vega back to Hodling on the right side. Puts it on the floor, goes to the elbow. Campbell double teamed. He spins away from it. Now he's going to try to get it to Kincaid down the baseline, which he does, but Kincaid's toes must have been on the sideline. Turnover Bulldogs.
Looking to try to get to high post and low post. Got caught too low on the baseline.
5-0 Bulldogs. 5:47 to go here in the first period as Chavarria will go across the timeline. Hodling waiting on him on the right side. He's going to swing it over to Orgain. Orgain puts it on the floor into the lane. He'll kick it. It was tipped by a Bulldog, but going to get it was Huerta. He'll control on the left side. Gets it to Chavarria. Out top it goes. Now he hands it off to Sullivan. Back over to Orgain. Long three-point shot is good from the right wing. Hodling up the floor quickly. 5-3. He's going to swing it over to back to Hodling. Now he'll put it on the floor. He's going to get it to Campbell. Campbell holds on to the ball. Orgain on him. He goes back to Kale. Kale picked up out there by Zenas Huerta. Now on the block, or on the elbow, little jumper put up and off the back of the rim, no good. Ball's tipped around. Eglin will get that long rebound. He's the one that took the shot. Kale Hodling on the left side, goes underneath. Oh, and the Bulldogs are able to go get it. So the cross-court pass ends up. It gets by, I think, the intended receiver, but Vega goes and gets it. Now Vega in the corner for 3, right side, and he buries it. It's 8-3 Bulldogs.
That corner is going to be key for us. Again, I'll reiterate, the block player on that 1-2-2 has to get to the corner.
Long ways to run.
Long ways to run. Guard a post and then try to sprint out to the corner.
All right, Chavarria to Huerta on the left side. Vega waiting on him. He's going to go to Sullivan. Sullivan with Eglin in front of him. Gets it to Brandon Sullivan. Back to Chavarria. Chavarria drives on the right side. He's going to bounce pass it over to Huerta for 3. And that is good. So they answer 3 for 3, 8-6 Bulldogs. And the timeout taken by Coach Zumbrin, so we're going to take it as well and hear from Wilbanks. It's 8-6 Bulldogs, 4:09 to go here in the first period.
Wilbanks LLC in Artesia and Hobbs, New Mexico is seeking dedicated and motivated individuals to join their new team specializing in crane services for the construction and production industry in the Permian Basin. Immediate openings are available for Class A CDL flatbed step deck truck operators with pay starting at $28 per hour and full benefit package. Applicants must have a clean driving record, 3 years CDL driving experience, and be able to pass a drug and alcohol screen. For more information, visit wilbanks.us. Wilbanks is an equal opportunity employer.
2 3-pointers.
Oh, that's right. All right, we're back here. It's 8-6 Bulldogs with 4:09 to go in the first period. Bulldog basketball. Starters still on the floor for both teams as Eglin gets it into Kale. Kale will come across the timeline, going to be picked up by Huerta. Goes to the right side. Back to Kale. Picks up the dribble, goes to Campbell. Skip pass is going to go over to Vega for 3. It's going to be off the back of the rim, no good. That'll be Sullivan. Shane with the rebound. He'll get it to Orgain. He'll take it up the right side. Just had a trot. Slows it down. Campbell on him. And he's going to have it stripped away by Vega. And then a foul going to be called on Orgain as a good strip there by Vega coming off on help defense.
Yeah, Orgain got a little sloppy there. Wasn't paying attention. And Braylon just reached in, took a gamble, and got it.
All right, so after the turnover, Bulldog basketball, 8-6 Artesia. Hodling crosses the timeline. Going to swing it over to the left side to Campbell. Campbell out top to Vega. Vega over to Hodling. Looking down on the block. He's going to go back out top to Campbell. He'll drive into the lane. Stop, kick it over to Vega for 3. And this time he knocks it down. Bulldogs go up by 5, 11-6.
Great look. Charlie penetrated the middle, kick it out for the 3.
All right, Chavarria across the timeline on the left side. He'll hand it off to Huerta. Vega on him, swing it over to Sullivan. That's Brandon Sullivan with the ball into the right side corner to Shane. I'm going to just call him by the first names, I think. Shane over to Orgain. He goes down the right side baseline, kicks it outside. Huerta for 3, and that is going to be in and out, no good. Coming down with the rebound will be Campbell. He'll push it up the floor, taking his time. Huerta in front of him. He'll back it up, call a play from coach from the bench. He'll go to Vega. Back to Campbell in the middle of the lane. He's going to throw up a left-handed shot. It's going to go off the backboard, no good. Huerta is going to come out of there with the rebound. Gets it head to Orgain. He'll shoot another three. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Chasing it down, Campbell on the long rebound. Orgain will stay on him in defense. And then he's going to throw it away. Try the long pass. Chavarria steps in the lane, gets it, and goes up and scores. A little sloppy there with our pass that time. Campbell will bring it down. Hodling looks like he's going to go out and take the ball. And he will take over at the point guard. Kale working against Huerta, goes over to the right side. Bounce pass to Charlie. Charlie drives in on the lane. Turn around, gets it to Eglin in the middle of the lane. Ball's tipped away. Hodling goes and gets it, but then it's taken away. Orgain gets it head to Huerta. Up the right side. He'll go up and score. 11-10 Bulldogs. Artesia bringing it right back up the floor quickly, and it's going to go through the hands of Vega. Shane down the floor. He'll kick it outside. Chavarria for three. It's off the rim, no good. Vega with the long rebound. He'll push it up the floor fast. Into the lane he goes, and he's stripped away. It will be Bulldog basketball looks as Williams and Dominguez will check in for the Bulldogs on the other side. It will be DeLeon, Cornum, and number 1, and that's Mills, as Kincaid and who else Hodling sits down for the Bulldogs. So Bulldog basketball, right side baseline, going to go out to Vega. Vega picked up out there by Mills, who just checked in. He'll back it up. 1:31. Boy, this period has gone by quick as we're under a minute 30. Campbell, right side, out top to Eglin. Back to Campbell. Picked up out there by Cornum. Now Dominguez out top. Back to Campbell. He's going to drive, spin into the lane. He's going to put up a lefty. It's going to be no good. Coming out of there with it is Shane Sullivan. He'll push it up the floor, goes into the middle of the lane, lay it up, and good. And they take their first lead, 12-11 with 1:03 to go here in the first period, as Campbell will cross the timeline with under a minute. Calls out the play. Out on him is Mills. Campbell works his way into the lane. He's going to continue going, throws up a shot, no good, and they're going to call a foul, and it's going to be offensive on Campbell.
A little too much dribble, not enough pass, too much standing. Got to move the ball around against the zone.
Cale Hodling will check back in. Campbell will get a break, and it'll be Williams, Eglin, Vega, Dominguez, and Hodling on the floor. Orgain will check back in. Chavarria with his first break. 50.3 seconds to go here in the first period, and it's a tight one, 12-11. Artesia down by 1. Orgain will come across the timeline. Hodling waiting on him. Swing it over to the left side to Shane Sullivan. Sullivan hands it off to Mills. Works his way around top. Goes to DeLeon. And now a three-point shot taken by he doesn't take it. I look down to find his name. Orgain with the ball. The big man, DeLeon, for three. Top of the key, and he makes it. 15-11. Bulldogs get it into Vega. Back to Hodling. He'll come across the timeline on the right side with 18 seconds. Kale swings it over to the left side. Now down on the elbow, left side. Back to Hodling. He'll drive and go into the lane. Kick it. Dominguez for three from the right side. It's off the rim. No good. Orgain gets the rebound. He throws it ahead. And that's Malik Mills. Drives in on the left side. Shot up and good. And that'll end the first period. Carlsbad on a quick run there. They lead 17-11 as we go into period number 2. Quick first period. We're going to take a timeout. 17-11 Carlsbad.
Southeast New Mexico College offers a variety of associate degrees and certificates to help you pursue your educational goals. You'll find high-quality, affordable associate programs like business and nursing. Certificate programs like natural gas compression, welding, and industrial maintenance are offered to serve the common needs. Find your direction at SENMC. Navigate new pathways through higher learning at Southeast New Mexico College. Learn more at senmc.edu.
Welcome back here at KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com. Joby and Ty Hodling on the call as we get ready to go into the second period. Bulldogs still talking about it on the bench. Carlsbad doesn't have their starters out there. Dryden Priest has checked in to go along with, Huerta, Orgain, Brandon Sullivan, and Chavarria. Bulldogs coming back out with, where's the fifth player coming out? They got 4 on the floor right now. There he comes. So we do have our starters, Campbell, Hodling, Eglin, Vega, and Kincaid. Chavarria in the backcourt. Carlsbad basketball to start things off here in the second period. Swings it over to Priest on the left side, gets it to Huerta. And there's going to be a travel called on him. They don't call that very often, but they've called it twice tonight.
I didn't even see it. I was watching off-ball stuff. I don't know what he did.
He just did a little quick stutter step, which they do a lot, almost every player before they get the ball down. But that time he called it. Hodling across the timeline. Goes over to the right side to Vega. He's going to get it back out top to Campbell. Hodling down the baseline. He's going to bounce pass over to Vega on the right corner. He'll go to Kincaid on the baseline. The cutting Campbell puts it up and no good. Gets his own rebound, or actually took it away, and then he's fouled. So he didn't get the board, but he takes it away. Goes up, doesn't go in, but he's fouled, shoots 2.
Probably fouled on the first attempt.
Yeah.
Then he scrambled and got a little swipe off the rebound, got it back, and they called a little ticky-tack on number 2, which is his second foul. Probably one of the better plays for Carlsbad.
Yeah, Kyron Orgain, his second, the 6'1" senior guard. He shot the lights out in Artesia when he started hitting them. He was hitting them from NBA range. That free throw in and out for Charlie. So the score remains 17-11 with 7:29 to go here in the first half. Second free throw upcoming for Campbell. Up, and this time is good. 17-12, 5-point lead for the Cavemen. Chavarria will bring the ball down. Coach Zumbring calling his play out. Bulldogs have been and stayed in their man-to-man defense. Hodling waiting on Chavarria. Swings it over to Priest. Priest to Huerta. Vega steps around the screen, swinging out top to Sullivan. Sullivan trying to get it to Orgain. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Chavarria now working around the screen. Has it tipped away, gets it back. He'll swing it out top to Huerta on the left side as he starts to coming towards the screen set by Sullivan. He'll go into the lane on the right side, kick it. Orgain with the ball. He'll drive. He puts a little stutter step and then goes up and scores.
Nice drive middle. Tried to take away middle drive, and we gave it up. Led to a basket.
19-12, Carlsbad. Hodling with the ball. He's going to bounce pass it to Eglin. It's stripped away, but Hodling gets it back, goes to the corner. Vega for 3, wide open, and he's going to bury it. Nice shot there from Braylon.
That's his third 3. He also had a little shot fake, had a flyby, stepped over there and knocked it down.
19-15, Bulldogs back within 4, 6:30 and counting. Chavarria on the right side. He'll get it to Orgain. Campbell working his way on him. To Sullivan, now over to Priest on the left side. He goes into the lane, finds some contact, no foul call. Good defense there by the Bulldogs. Up ahead they go. Campbell's going to swing it over to Vega. Vega out top to Hodling. Hodling looks at underneath to Kincaid. Doesn't get it down there to him. Back to Vega. Vega will work his way out top. Coach calls a play. Huerta on him. Gets it to Hodling. Back to Vega. Vega pump fakes it, go to Campbell in the middle of the lane. Back to Hodling. Kale down on the block. It's going to be tough to stop. They don't even try. Kincaid up and in.
Now those post players are getting really moved around off the block player, and we just moved it quickly and got it right to the block.
Bulldogs within 2, 5:46 and counting. Chavarria goes around the screen. Hodling gets back to him, goes into the right side. Shot is up, and they're going to call offensive foul. So great defense there by Kale as he just stayed in front of him and got the shove. So Bulldog basketball, the second team foul on Carlsbad, the first on Chavarria. Hodling across the timeline, taking a look, calling out the play. He's got Eglin on the right, on the left. He kicks it over to Vega. Vega's going to shoot an NBA 3. That's going to be short, but there's a big rebound for Kincaid. Fighting through the hand. He'll put it up and in.
Great rebound by Clay. Great positioning, great patience. Put it in.
Tied it up, 19-19, 5:15 and counting as Chavarria will take his time crossing the timeline. Hodling waiting for him just out in front of the three-point line. He'll hand it off to Huerta. Vega in front of him as he dribbles around. He's going to go into the right side and then bounce it back outside. Vega almost got the swipe, but Huerta is able to control. Now Chavarria, he'll go into the lane, kick it over to the corner, three-pointer for Sullivan, and it's off the rim, no good. And coming out of there with the rebound, Charlie Campbell. He'll drive it up the left side. Picks up his dribble, goes down to Eglin on the block, and there's another easy bucket for the Bulldogs.
Charlie did a great job. Looked to the corner, took that bottom block player out to Kale on the corner, threw it right in to Trent. Timeout, Carlsbad.
21-19 Bulldogs, 4:41 to go here in the first half. We'll be right back.
There is a difference.
When was the last time a bank asked you about your needs or your goals? When you're a member of Artesia Credit Union, you get to use your money for something more important than fees and finance charges. You get to use your money for you. Membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Become a member of Artesia Credit Union today and see what your partners can do for you. North 5th Street in Artesia or online at artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA.
All right, we're back here. We got a little bit of a change on the floor for the Bulldogs. Byers and Tootie McNeil check in. So Jack and Tootie, along with Campbell, Vega, and Kincaid. For the Cavemen, Shane Sullivan is back in. Brandon Sullivan remains in. Priest also, along with Orgain and Huerta. So Chavarria gets a break. Huerta working his way on the right side, out beyond the three-point line. Goes to Shane Sullivan. Byers on him. He'll drive around to the left side, hand it off to Brandon Sullivan. Brandon working away, a little three-man weave out top. They'll hand it back to Shane Will Huerta. He'll spot up for an NBA three. It's in and out, no good. Vega with the rebound. He'll push it up the middle. He goes down on the block, and there's another bucket for Trent. Oh, that time Jack Byers on the left side.
Direct entry from the top of the key straight to the block. Can't get any easier than that.
23-19 Artesia's. We go under 4 minutes. Huerta brings it across the timeline. Vega waiting on him at the three-point line. He'll back it out. They're going to set a screen over there for a back screen. Nope, they don't get it. Sullivan gets the ball. Brandon Sullivan drives in, kicks it to Shane on the left side. He tries to drive in. Byers cuts him off. Got a little help there from Kincaid. Now Priest outside on the left side. Spins. Campbell shuts him off. Now Orgain steps up, and he'll bury a three. McNeil got caught trying. Oh, and a technical called on Orgain after the three. He must have said something.
Yeah, sometimes a little too much celebration, or if you're taunting the opponent, I'm not sure exactly what he did, but that ref was right there looking at him, and he called him quick.
Yeah, Orgain said something to Tootie, probably because McNeil went for the steal, and Orgain got the ball and then went up and shot it. And then he had to say something with the ref looking right at him. Carlsbad fans don't like it, but a technical called, and Vega will sink the first one. 24-22 Artesia. A referee explaining it to Coach Zumbrin what happened. Got some players getting ready to check in for Carlsbad. Second free throw coming. It's good as well. 25-22, and it'll be Artesia basketball.
These kids are very familiar with each other. They've played each other 10 times a year since they were in the 6th, 8th grade.
Yeah.
And they know each other.
Chavarria checks back in, also checking in Cornum and Mills. So Bulldog basketball after the two free throws are made on the call. Ooh, and they don't call a foul, but Vega gets the ball back. He'll go by Zonum, tries to get underneath the Kincaid. He's battling. He's stripped away. And coming out of there with it will be Chavarria. McNeil chasing him down on the left side. He blocked his shot. Oh, they called a foul. Got him with the body. But Artesia fans go crazy on the great block.
That's a great challenge by Tootie. Nothing easy. We've already given up about 6 layups. It's time we either foul them or block them one. Send a message, nothing easy.
And now the official talking to Tootie, so maybe he must have said something. No technical call, but at the line to shoot two will be Jacob Chavarria. Down by 3, he can cut it to 1. 25-22 Artesia. The lefty puts the first one off the back of the rim, no good. So misses the front end. He'll have a second one coming.
There's such a thing as a good foul. A good foul is when you block them and they call it, but the kid knows he got blocked.
Yeah.
He's going to think second time when he goes down there next time.
Yeah, Tootie was trailing, but he caught up in a hurry. The second free throw is no good as well, and then Tootie gets the rebound, and then it goes off of him out of bounds. I tell you what, Tanner Cornum was really up on him hard and caused the turnover, so it'll be Carlsbad basketball.
That's the second time Tanner has jumped the outlet pass. We're going to have to be aware of him.
Cornum to key it in on the left side baseline, looking. 5 seconds, and that's the call. It'll be Bulldog basketball. Good defense.
Run a little 1-3-1 against that inbound underneath the basket. It's confusing. You don't know who to screen. You don't know where the open spots are. A lot of times teams don't have a play that draws up against a 1-3-1 under the basket.
44, Mario DeLeon checks in for for Carlsbad. Campbell with the ball in from Byers, working his way down on the right side. Picked up over there by 2 Cavemen, gets it out to Braylon. Back to Campbell. Campbell on the right wing. looking. He'll put it on the floor, goes to the baseline. Chavarria pushes him, and they call it out of bounds. Turnover on the Bulldogs. Checking back into the ballgame for Artesia will be Kale Hodling. Vega will get a break. 2:58 to go here in the first half. 25-22 Artesia, as Chavarria will bring the ball down on the hop. Campbell waiting on him on the right side, looking for a screen from DeLeon. He goes to the left instead of the right. DeLeon comes back, set a screen. Now Chavarria drives in the lane, puts it up, no good. Byers there for the rebound, gets it ahead to Campbell. Campbell pushing it up the middle of the floor. He'll go into the left side, go up. His shot was messed with, and it's out of bounds. Looked like it went off of Tootie McNeil as he tried to get that rebound.
Charlie made a good move, but he got a little too deep, and he didn't have an angle to finish.
Checking in for Artesia will be Eglin back in for Byers, and in for Kincaid will be Stephen Williams. As Shane Sullivan gets it into Chavarria. Chavarria taking his time. Campbell waiting on him. Now he goes to the right side, looking for Cornum. He does get it to him. Get it out to Shane. Shane drives in the left side, runs into a wall there, gets it back to Cornum. McNeil in front of him. He'll hand it off to Mills. Malik Mills on the right wing, picked up by Hodling. He'll just dribble around out there for a minute. Picks up his dribble. Kale comes out on him, swing it over to Cornum. Tootie McNeil gets it. They get it over to DeLeon. Now to Shane Sullivan as he goes around the screen, goes into the lane. Hodling did a great job. Oh, they're going to call a block. I thought he might have got the steals. He stepped in to help defense, but it goes a foul on Kale.
You're gonna give up one of those now and then, but the next time when you go straight up and you're in position, they're not going to call that. They're going to let that one go.
2:02 to go in the half, 25-22. Cornum on the right side baseline. He'll get it out top to Chavarria. He drives and kicks to Mills into the corner. Cornum for three, left side. It's good. That ties it up. Campbell will bring the ball down. Williams tossed it into him. Charlie looks it over Coach Mondragon. They call out the play. He's kind of fading to the right side, goes to Kale. Kale puts it on the floor, back. Oh, and it steps into the passing lane. There's that young man, Cornum. He'll lay it up and in, and they take the lead, 27-25. Hodling on the right side. Coach again calls the play. Carlsbad up by 2 with 1:30 and counting. Kale got to go to the right side to Williams. He'll kick it out to McNeil. He drives, tries to hand it off. He gets it back. It's swiped out of his hands, and Chavarria comes away with it, and then it's out of bounds. Turnover back to the Bulldogs.
Little sloppy play here. They trapped the wing. We tried to force it back to the middle. Kid ran right through the reversal, and then we get the ball back the other way, and Carlsbad does us a favor.
Yeah. All right, 27-25, 1:14 and counting. Kale comes across the timeline, going to be picked up by Mills. Bounce pass over to Campbell, right wing on the elbow. Eglin kicks it to Dominguez, to Hodling in the corner. Shot is up, off the rim, no good. Coming out there with a long rebound is Malik Mills. He drives up the left side. Hodling time in and out. He blocks the shot. Oh! I guess he got him with the body. He timed it perfectly. The Artesia fans don't like it. Oh! So another block shot, but they call it on the body, and so going to the line will be Malik Mills to shoot two with 58.3 seconds to go and a 2-point lead. Left-hander, first shot is off to the left, no good.
He misses both these free throws. Once again, not a bad foul.
Vega checks back in. Kale will get a break. 58 seconds. Mills steps back up, the 5'7" junior guard for the Carlsbad Cavemen. Second shot is up, and this time is good. So 3-point lead. Campbell from Eglin. He'll bring it up the right side. Slows it down. Mills out on him, but not right on him. Going to bounce pass over to Vega on the left side, picked up by Cornum. He's going to try to tie him up, and he does with one hand. And I didn't know that was a tie ball, but that's what they call. It looks like it's going to be Carlsbad basketball. Nope, it's going to be Bulldog basketball on the possession arrow.
Could have easily been called a hold. He's reaching around across his arm to tie it up. Could have easily been called a hold.
Campbell, Vega back to Campbell. Campbell in the middle of the lane. He'll spin, put up a little jump runner, and it's good.
Nice swipe, strip effort by 44, but Charlie was strong enough to come through it.
Yeah, DeLeon gave a swipe. I thought it was going to be an M1, but not called. 28-27. Bulldogs down by 1. Chavarria out on the right corner. Looking for a screen. He doesn't take it. He goes to the right side instead. Tries to bounce it under, which he does to Sullivan. His shot up no good. Williams with the rebound. He'll get it to Campbell. 13 seconds and counting. Campbell crosses the timeline on the left side. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds, looking for a double screen. Way out top is where Campbell is. He stutter steps. Down to 1 second. He does get the shot away, and it's going to be no good and no foul. So at the half, 28-27, Carlsbad with the lead.
Good first half, just what we thought it would be. Very competitive. Carlsbad's hit a bunch of three-pointers. Just what we expected.
All right, we're going to take a break here, and when we come back, we'll have some discussion about the first half and what we look for in the second half right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Oh, forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
In Artesia, contact Sandy Stockton at 575-748-1111. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, home-owned and operated for over 50 years, and here for all your plumbing, heating, and cooling needs. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling has the expertise to install residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioning units, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier units from Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, your authorized Carrier dealer. Artesia Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling, a proud sponsor of the Artesia Bulldogs and our community for over 50 years.
All right, we're at the half. It's 28-27 Carlsbad. Thanks for tuning in here. We're on KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7, KSVPTV.com. We're also on YouTube, KSVP TV on YouTube. I haven't checked. Gene let me know during the girls' game. Facebook, for some reason, wasn't working. We may be there, but we may not be. But thanks for tuning in wherever you're at and however you're listening. We're going to continue the post-game or the halftime show right now, right here. Stay tuned.
Hey Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
There really is no one quite like you, and no one quite like the ones you love. At Turpinning & Son Mortuary, they take pride in providing families with the best service possible. The phrase, "we make it personal," is not just a tagline. It's the way they conduct themselves every day as they honor the ones you love in their own unique and special way. Located at 611 West Grand in Artesia. Visit artesiafunerals.com to learn more. Turpinning & Son Mortuary, proudly serving our community and your family since 1954.
That, my friends, is another Bulldog State Championship.
We bleed orange here at Guy Chevrolet Company and believe that being a Bulldog is a blessing. We wish all our students the very best of luck in all that they set out to do. Guy Chevrolet Company proudly supporting Artesia Bulldogs and their families since 1925. Come see us at the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia or visit GuyChevy.com.
Then my friends, another Bulldog touchdown.
It's the Stock Up and Save produce sale at Fence Country Market in Artesia. U.S. #1 russet potatoes, 10-pound bag, $2.99 each. Golden pineapple, $1.99 each. Snack size oranges, 5 for $1. And blackberries, blueberries, or raspberries, 6 ounces, 2 for $5 at Fence Country Market in Artesia. And right now, Pepsi, select flavors, 24-pack, $10.99 each at Fence Country Market in Artesia.
Hi Artesia, Cambria here from your local KFC and Taco Bell. It's finally back. Our world famous chicken pot pie is here and it's better than ever. You've got to try it. Loaded with veggies, potatoes, and chicken, topped with our buttery, flaky crust, and baked to a golden perfection. Only here for a limited time, so try one today. As always, it's great to be a Bulldog, and we hope to see you soon at your local KFC and Taco Bell.
James chapter 1 and verse 5 says, "If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him." Wisdom is important. And so here's some things that I found that I think are interesting. Ambition will kill laziness. Dreams will kill fear. Growth will kill an ego. Peace will kill jealousy. Confidence kills doubt. But most importantly, wisdom kills anger. And so do I have that wisdom that I need? Do I understand what that is? I need knowledge. I need to know how to do something. I need to know about the text and about Scripture. But I need wisdom, because wisdom allows me to take the experience and understand it to the best of my ability and apply what I need to apply in life. And so if I want to really be the best that I possibly can be, I need wisdom in my life. And so do you have it? It's really a simple question. Have I asked God to bless me with wisdom? If I haven't, let's do that together. And if you need help, come visit us at the Hermosa Church of Christ.
Running football games. He's on the sideline. Hi, welcome back here. We're at the half. The Carlsbad Cavemen lead the Bulldogs 28-27. And Ty, back and forth first half. I'll let you kind of recap it and then talk about what we need to do going into the second. Most of Carlsbad's scoring came through the three-pointer or through transition. A couple times we turned it over and it led to a layup. They've made a couple free throws. But in the half court, it's been almost all three-pointers. Turnovers or long rebounds that lead to transition, they're going to get you some of those. And then in the half court, you're going to have to get a hand up on three-pointer. For us on offense, we look pretty good when we move the ball well. And that's one way to beat the zone, is move the ball quickly, force the zone to rotate, find those open seams. And another way to beat the zone is to penetrate. If you can drive the lanes, the gaps that are created between the zone players, and then find open people or hit the short jumpers. And then lastly, if you want to beat the zone, you got to shoot the three ball well and just force people to get out of it by shooting a three. Braylon Vega has been hitting the three. And so they're going to be looking to try to get a hand up on him. It's going to be an exciting second half. You can almost guarantee in Carlsbad with this atmosphere.
All right, you heard Ty right there. Stay tuned. We'll be back for the second half coming up.
Hey, Artesia Bulldog fans, are you ready to unleash the spirit of victory this season? Tate Branch Auto Group is proud to stand alongside the Bulldogs as they charge onto the field, court, and track. Just like our commitment to delivering top-notch vehicles and service, your dedication and passion for the Bulldogs inspire us every day. Visit Tate Branch Auto Group today, either in person or online, because when it comes to supporting the Bulldogs, we're all in. Tate Branch Auto Group, revving up the Bulldog pride. Go Bulldogs!
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, iDeck, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Home health care is health care in the comfort of your own home when you cannot care for yourself. Home care services can help someone who has chronic health issues, medical setbacks, or health impairments. J&J has the best skilled nurses and therapists for any of your special needs. So why pick a stranger to care for those you love when you can pick your beloved neighbor with over 25 years of experience? J&J Home Care is here for all your home care needs. Call us now at 575-746-2892 or visit us at jjhc.org.
First American Bank is committed to supporting small businesses in New Mexico. If you need a loan, mobile banking, or treasury management products, we're here to help you succeed as your business resource and, as always, your trusted partner. First American Bank, your community bank since 1903, equal housing lender. Are you ready to succeed? Earn your FFA certification through ENMU Roswell's Aviation Maintenance Technology Program. ENMU Roswell has the only FFA Part 147 airframe and power plant school in Southeast New Mexico. Receive commercial and general aviation training, hands-on training with operation aircraft, Boeing commercial experience, advanced composite repair training, and more. And ENMU Roswell offers in-state tuition for veterans too. Learn more about this exciting program on campus or online at roswell.enmu.edu. Eastern New Mexico University, Roswell. Success starts here.
Mac Energy Company is working to develop today's energy with tomorrow's technology. Technological advances in recent years have presented new possibilities.
All right, welcome back here to KSVP Radio as the Bulldogs and the Cavemen getting ready to start the second half. And it'll be Cavemen basketball leading 28-27. Chavarria comes across the timeline, picked up by Hodling. Swing it over to Huerta. Vega on him, now to Sullivan. Eglin rides him down on the baseline. He'll put it up and in. Good take there by Shane Sullivan.
Really under control. Trent didn't really challenge the shot. Shane took his time, put it right in.
Hodling down the floor. Starters are on for both teams. Over to Campbell, right side. He's going to go to Trent, and he'll put up a shot at the elbow. No good, but Kincaid gets the rebound. His turnaround is good. Boy, that's a nice shot to have for Kincaid.
Nobody's going to challenge that. If you can knock it down, you can score a lot of points.
30-29, 1 point lead now for Carlsbad. Chavarria crosses the timeline on the left side. He'll get it over to Huerta, now to Sullivan. Swing it over to the left side to Orgain. Campbell out on him. And he'll work around into the right side lane. He's going to go underneath, and boy, just a good back cut, but he missed the layup, did Brandon Sullivan. So Kincaid with the board gets it to Campbell. Campbell on the left side goes to Vega. Braylon will back it up. Huerta on him. Now he's going to go over to Kale. Kale left side, kind of out on the wing, top of the key now. Kale backs it up. Now he's looking for a screen. He'll go to the left side hard. Picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Campbell, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon, so we'll take it as well. It's 29-30. Bulldogs down by 1 with 6:43 to go here in the third period. We'll be right back.
Picture this. You're behind the wheel of a John Deere compact tractor. You're effortlessly breaking ground, moving piles of rocks just by moving a lever, and enjoying the sun as you clear brush across your pasture. We could keep trying to put you in the moment, but to really understand what this feels like, you just have to get in the seat.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
All right, Bulldog basketball coming out of the timeout. 6:43 to go in the third period. Bulldogs 29, Carlsbad 30. Vega to key it in over on the left side. Goes to Hodling, back by the midcourt. He'll go against Huerta. Going to get it to Campbell. Free throw line picked up there by Chavarria. Swing over to Vega. Now down on the block. And Kincaid will go up and, it goes in and out, but Eglin puts it back up, no good. Kincaid gets the rebound. He's fouled. They're going to call that on the floor. Kincaid was trying to go back up, but he pointed down, so it'll be Bulldog basketball on the right, left side baseline.
Grab, place arm as he's trying to rebound.
Get it into Eglin, back to Campbell. Campbell drives into the middle of the lane. He'll put up a little double pump, gets his own rebound, goes back up. It's blocked. Chavarria with the long rebound. He'll push it up the floor. Hodling picking him up, tries to drive to the left side, can't get there. It goes back out to Huerta, back around to top to Sullivan. Hands it off to Orgain. He'll drive, free throw line, blocked. Hodling with the rebound. That was Campbell, comes out of there with the block. Hodling up ahead to Campbell, left side. He's going to go to Vega on the right baseline. Has it tipped away by Chavarria. Now down on the block, right side. Vega gets it to Hodling. Hodling puts a move on, goes underneath to Eglin. It goes off his hand and out of bounds.
Good cross the high post to low post at an angle. Just a little too hot of a pass.
5:46 and counting. Chavarria trotting across the timeline. Hodling waiting on him at the three-point line. Going to go to Shane Sullivan. Go back to Chavarria. Outside to Orgain. Campbell trying to stay right on him, which he does. He steps back for a long three. It's off the rim, no good. Eglin with the board. Hodling gets it from Trent. He'll push it up the left side. Looking over to coach, calling a play. Huerta on Hodling. He's going to go to the right side to Vega. Vega back to Kale. Kale goes into the lane. Little runner is good. Nice shot, 10-footer.
Nice floater right there off 2 feet under control. Good shot by Kill.
31-30 Bulldogs up by 1 now, 5:06 and counting. Chavarria on the left wing, dribbles behind his back. Hodling cuts him off. Looking for a screen from Brandon Sullivan. He gets it, goes all the way to the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Kincaid with the rebound. He'll get it to Kale, and the Bulldogs offense will get down the floor quickly. Vega on the right side from the pass from Hodling. Back to Kale. He'll spot for 3. He buries it. 34-30 Artesia.
Find a little rhythm, little heat check for Kale. 2 in a row.
4:38 and counting. Chavarria crosses the timeline. He'll back it up after he calls the play. Bulldogs have stayed in their man-to-man defense all game long. Huerta way out top. Drives in on the right side, spins. He can't get anywhere with it. Sullivan with it. Eglin picking him up. He's in the lane, right side. He battled that shot. Kincaid with the rebound. Hodling up ahead. Campbell catches it. He'll put it on the floor, right side. They're going to call a wait. So the referee trailing says he traveled. I thought Campbell really did a good job coming to a stop, but the travel called.
And that's probably not the greatest decision by Kale to force that. Put Charlie in a bad spot down deep on the baseline. He had to watch out of bounds, plus catch his feet running full speed. So tough.
Well, it was tough, but I thought he'd handled it.
I think he did. This referee was pretty far behind. That's a
tough call to make from that far back.
We'll look and see if he gives us a makeup in a minute.
Chavarria going around the screen. He kicks it back to Sullivan into the left corner to Huerta. He's going to spin, go to the baseline, kicks it outside. Chavarria kind of fumbled the ball, but he's able to maintain possession now or gain with it. Campbell staying in front of him, now goes to the, and that's got to be offensive. He was out of control, and that is the call, offensive foul on Orgain.
It's going to be 3 on their shooter. That'd be nice to get him in foul trouble, get him out of the third quarter.
Which they just did. Actually, that's his 4th.
That's his 4th.
That's his 4th.
Mercy.
So Cornum comes in, and also coming back into the ballgame will be Malik Mills. So Huerta and Orgain will take a seat. Bulldog basketball. Hodling gets the ball from Eglin. He's calling out the offensive play here. Waiting on him is Mills. Kale working against him, goes to the right, picks up his dribble, goes to Campbell, tries to go down on the block to Kincaid, bops out of his hands, but he gets it back, kicks it outside into the corner to Hodling. Now he goes down on the block. It's tipped away by Sullivan, and Mills comes away with it. 3:23 and counting. Malik Mills comes across the timeline on the right side. He'll hand it to Cornum. Back to Mills, Hodling on him over on the right side. Out top it goes to Shane Sullivan. Swing it over to Chavarria. Back out top to Brandon Sullivan. Hodling face guarding. He can't get it to Mills. Cornum now with the ball. We saw him shoot a long three-pointer earlier, but he doesn't do it this time. Gets it to Brandon Sullivan, right wing. Puts it on the floor. Kicks it over the right side to Shane Sullivan. Eglin working against him. He drives into the lane. He's going to go up and shot no good, and they're going to call a foul on who?
24.
So that's called on Trent Eglin, and that'll put Shane Sullivan on the line to shoot 2. That's the first on Trent. 2:50 to go here in the third period. 34-30 is the score, but he can cut it to within 2. Can Sullivan with 2 free throws. First one is up and good. Brandon Sullivan will take a break. Checking in for him will be Mario De Leon, the sophomore, 6'2" sophomore. As the Bulldogs, 3 of them are over talking to Coach Mondragon. He sends them back out, gets ready for the free throw.
Shane was the point guard for this class, junior class. Now he's playing inside, but he can handle the basketball.
Second shot is up and good for Sullivan, and that is Shane Sullivan. Get it into Vega, back to Eglin. Eglin picks up his dribble, goes over to Campbell. Campbell drives it across the timeline, and he has it tipped away, but he gets it back. He's going to hand it to Eglin. Eglin back to Campbell, and he'll back up. I'll tell you what, Cornum has got some quick hands.
Yeah, playing really aggressive, coming off the bench, wanting to get some more playing time.
And he just got it again, and then he shoved him. That's going to be a technical, I think. I thought it was. He gave Campbell a hard shove to the body. Knocked him down, and it was after the ball was long gone. So it's a foul on Cornum. That'll be his first.
Cornum got that steal off Charlie, and then they kind of got tangled up. And as they were trying to release, Charlie was grabbing, trying to get past him, and he just shoved him.
All right, 34-32, 2-point lead here for the Bulldogs. Campbell into Hodling in the backcourt. He'll come across, call out a play. He's going to work it to Campbell on the left side. Campbell trying to go down to that left block. Is Sullivan and Kincaid battling down there. Campbell spins. He goes into the lane, puts up a jumper. It's going to be in and out, no good. Great rebound. Kincaid puts it up. It comes out. Eglin with the board. He'll put it up. It comes out. And DeLeon gets it, but then it's tipped away by Campbell. Swing it over to Hoddling. Kale, he's going to step up and under. His shot misses, but there is Kincaid for the putback, and you hear the fans.
Good battle down there on the offensive rebounding. Boy, you like to see the Bulldogs offensive rebound.
36-32, Chavarria comes across the timeline. He's going to get it to Sullivan. He'll work his way, falls down, maintains his dribble, look like a Harlem Globetrotter. Chavarria drives in on the left side. He throws it up with his right hand, and a foul going to be called on the Bulldogs.
I think these refs sometimes anticipate some stuff. They kind of bailed him out. He was kind of falling and threw it up with his right hand, and there wasn't a whole lot going on there. They anticipated something.
Well, that's the second foul called on Trent Eglin, and that's the third team foul here in the third period. Chavarria, first free throw up and good. Williams and Dominguez will check in for Kincaid and Hoddling with 1:43 to go here in the third. 3-point lead for Artesia, 36-33, as Chavarria will get the ball back from the official. A couple of lefties for Carlsbad. He was one of them, Chavarria. The other Huerta. Shot up, no good. Campbell with the rebound. He'll push it across the timeline. Cornum was on him. Now Huerta goes to the left side. Going to go underneath to Eglin. His shot up, no good, but he's fouled, and that's going to be on the big man, Mario DeLeon.
Mario slid up underneath Trent, kind of got him under the hip. Hip checked Trent out of there, and it'd been nice if Trent could have finished that.
Yeah, he came up short. The ball kind of pinned up against the corner of the rim, and then he missed the first free throw up and off the back of the rim, no good. So he has another one coming. Chavarria will take a break. Coming in for him will be number 20, Dryden Priest, the junior forward. Listed at 5'11", but plays down underneath. Second free throw good for Eglin. The Bulldogs go back up by 4 with 1:35 to go.
Going to put on a little 2-2-1 half-court kind of tempo trap here.
Yeah, and they're running out of time, but they do skip it across to Priest. He looks at a three. He takes the three. It's off the rim, no good. Eglin up high for the rebound. Strip it out of there, get it to Vega. Vega pushes it up the middle. Bounce pass to Dominguez on the left side. Oh, it goes in and out, but they're going to call a foul, so that'll put Corbin on the line to shoot two.
Beautiful cross-court bounce pass to the backside. Corbin did a great job running out the left lane. Braylon saw him. Perfect pass. Corbin under control, and he got a little undercut by, I think, Cornum.
Yeah, that's the second foul on Tanner Cornum. And that's the fifth team foul on Carlsbad, so the Bulldogs will be shooting bonus here for the remaining 1:13 as Corbin knocks down the first. 38-33, Bulldogs trying to push out here and get a bigger lead, up by 5. I think this is their biggest lead in the ball game.
Now we got Clay Kincaid on the bench getting some good rest here.
Second shot, no good. Vega skies in there, and then he and Cornum tie it up. This is going to be, Coach Mondragon was trying to call timeout. It'll be Artesia basketball on the jump ball, so we'll get the ball back on the missed free throw. Good job there by Vega. He skied up and got that thing, and as soon as he came down, Cornum, who we already talked about, got the wrap up. Williams, right baseline. He's going to hand it back to Dominguez. Dominguez outside on the right wing to Vega. Coach Mondragon calls out a play, so they'll set up here. Huerta waiting on Vega. Vega puts it on the floor. He's moving everybody out of his way. Going to get it over to Williams. We've seen him shoot this. Gets it down on the block. Eglin kicks it out to Vega. He'll put it on the floor. Going to the left side. Stop. Pull up. The shot was partially blocked, it looked like. They get it ahead to Priest. Priest with Dominguez on the right side. He'll stutter step. His shot is blocked. Good block there by Dominguez. And then we're going to have a foul. Oh, I thought it should have been a foul. They called the jump ball. Eglin goes up and gets the board, but the jump ball called.
You know, the last time we played, we had about 4 of those one-handed jump balls, and every one of them got called a foul. Now 2 one-handed jump balls, they both get called jump balls.
Yep. Carlsbad basketball, Huerta on the left side, way out top, picked up out there by Campbell. We're under 36 seconds now, as they're going to look like try to get the last shot.
Playing a little zone here.
Kick it out to Huerta for 3. It is going to be no good. Oh, it got away with a push. Second effort is up and no good. Coming out there with the rebound. Plenty of time, Vega. He drives the court. Now he'll slow it down as they got 19 seconds, counting down here. Get it to Campbell. Campbell just got away with a walk. That's one that happened a while ago. They don't usually call it, and they didn't then. Campbell with the ball on the right side. Down to 5 seconds. He'll back it up. Now he's got to do something with it. He's going to spin, shoot a three. It's blocked. Williams gets the ball. Turnaround is no good, so that'll end the third period. Artesia 38, Carlsbad 33. 5-point lead for the Bulldogs. We'll be back.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900. There are things you can do to improve the value of your current home if you plan to sell, and a few things you probably shouldn't do. The folks at Lois Oliver Real Estate are experts in real estate in Artesia and can help you with some great advice. If you want to talk to a local expert about buying or selling a home in Artesia, visit with any of the agents at Lois Oliver Real Estate. We know Artesia, and we're ready to help you buy or sell or find local experts who can answer your questions. Lois Oliver Real Estate, we love it here. Find us at 210 South Roselawn or online at loisoliverrealestate.com.
All right, welcome back to Carlsbad. Great atmosphere here. My guess is this fourth period will be a barn burner. Joby Hodling and Ty Hodling on the call. It will be Bulldog basketball to start the fourth and final period, barring a tie. Bulldogs lead by 5, and the starters back on the floor for both teams. Hodling crosses the timeline, going to go to Vega on the right wing. Down on the elbow, Campbell kicks it to Vega. His three-point shot is going to be no good. Oh, where's the foul? No foul called. Kincaid knocked to the floor. Sullivan gets the rebound, gets it to Chavarria. Up the left side he comes. Slows it down as Hodling picks him up, swings it over to Huerta on the left side. Out top, he goes to Sullivan. Oh, it's not the starters. I take it back. Byers on the floor right now. Shot is going to go up and one. They're going to call the touch foul on Jack. Egeland and Byers. I get them confused easily. They're both good-looking kids, and they kind of look alike when they're running down the floor. The two receivers for the Bulldog football team, both about 6'4". Big athletes.
Who wouldn't want to throw to those two guys?
Yeah, there's nobody no quarterback in the nation would not want to throw to them.
Quarterbacks salivate when they see these two kids playing out at wide out.
Yeah. All right, so Sullivan makes it, and he gets fouled, so he's up. Well, wait a minute. That was 38. Okay, it was 38 to 33, so the two-pointer is good. He misses it. Cale Hodling gets the rebound. He'll push it up the floor. Now slow it down as they call out a play here. Puts the hand up, does Cale. Goes over to Campbell, back to Hodling. Bounce pass, he handles it, gets it to Vega. Vega skip pass over to Campbell. He'll put it on the floor, and they're going to call that travel. That's the third time they've called it tonight.
Well, you got to give them credit for being consistent. Any quick feet move, drive to the basket, they're going to call it.
Sullivan into Chavarria. Chavarria will pick it up. He'll come across the timeline. Hodling waiting on him at the three-point line. Going to hand it off to Huerta. Vega on him, and now they're going to call a carry. So, wow, they're really starting to pick up these calls. You hardly ever see that carry called. They do it every game. It was called that time, so turnover back to the Bulldogs.
You like to see it till it's called on you.
Right.
All right. Pound it for a while. Make sure they don't call it on you.
All right, Hodling working his way, goes to the right side to Vega. He's going to skip pass over to Campbell. He looks at a three, steps back. He'll put it up. No good. Huerta up for the rebound as that sailed over the rim. He'll drive up the floor, go to Orgain in the left corner. He'll shoot the three. It's no good. On the backside, Sullivan with a great rebound, blocked by Kincaid. Coming out of there with it is
that's Vega.
Vega, he drives down the floor, no good. Chavarria drives on the other end, and it will go. So back and forth there, and Carlsbad gets within one. My brain just froze. I was watching Braylon drive the whole way, and I couldn't get his name out of my mouth.
Yeah, I probably should have pulled that one out. That was a little 1-on-5 by Braylon.
Campbell, left wing, picked up by Orgain, gets it to Vega out top. Huerta in front of him. Swings it over to Cale. Cale going to go underneath to Campbell. He cut, nice cut, and a nice finish. Good pass by Cale. Great finish by Charlie.
Good anticipation into the cut into the lane. Cale hit him in stride right into a layup.
40-37, three-point lead for the Bulldogs. As Chavarria looking for a screen. Cale stays in front of him, cuts him off. Sullivan for three. It's off the rim, no good. Vega with the rebound. He will slow it down a little bit, but now he picks up his pace, goes into the left side. He gets it to Kincaid or to Kale. Kale bounce pass over to Campbell. Campbell has it stripped away, but he gets it back, and then it goes to Kincaid. His shot up, no good. Orgain comes away with it. He'll drive, spin, and Kale, great job by Hodling. He spun it away from him. Sullivan ends up with it. He'll put it up and in. And we got an injury on the floor as Campbell, he twisted his ankle or something, so we got a timeout, I think, taken by the Bulldogs.
I think it was an injury timeout. No timeout on the floor for the coaches. It's an injury timeout. We got a sub in. Now it looks like Coach Mondragon's taking a 30.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take as well. Bulldogs lead by 1 with 5:21 to go here in the ballgame. 40-39, Artesia. We'll be right back.
Forest Tire, mile after mile, we've been with you for almost 80 years. Nowadays, it seems like nothing is built to last. Phones, appliances, cars, computers. But the new Michelin Defender 2 tire is designed to outlast. With a quiet and comfortable ride, you'll have the confidence you need on the roads, whether they're wet or dry. So goodbye to short-lived and hello to something that lasts. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
All right, there was a full timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. Not exactly sure what Charlie hurt. Hopefully just got a stinger. There was a collision. He goes to the floor. They end up getting a bucket on this end, do Carlsbad, and then the timeout taken by the officials, and then a full timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. It was Tootie that checked in. He's going to stay on the floor for the Bulldogs. So it'll be Eglin, Kincaid, Vega, Hodling, and McNeil. 1 point lead for Artesia.
They were lining up like we expect them to press here, but it doesn't look like Carlsbad's going to press.
So the Bulldogs will drop out of that press break. It'll be Hodling getting the ball in from Eglin. 5:20 and counting as Kale comes across the timeline up the middle. Werther waiting on him. Kale goes to the right side to Vega. Vega will spin. He's going to hand it off to Tootie. They switch over to Kale, swing it over to Eglin. Eglin to a cutting. Vega turnaround is blocked. Sullivan got a piece of that, and then he's out of bounds. Good job there by Sullivan to block Clay.
Yeah, he let Clay slip through to the baseline. Clay turned around, and he was kind of surprised him and got a block on him.
All right, McNeil on the right side baseline. He's looking somewhere to go. He gets it to Kale. Kale on the baseline. He's going to skip it out to the middle of the lane to Eglin. Picks up his dribble, goes outside top to Vega, back to Kale, and the Bulldogs will set up an offensive play here. Go over to Eglin. Eglin on the far right wing to Tootie. Tootie McNeil with the ball, picked up by Orgain. He's going to swing it to Vega out top. Huerta on him. Back to Tootie. Swing it over to Eglin.
That's the pass we want right there.
Get it down on the block. Right side. It's stripped away. Shane Sullivan strips it from Kincaid. Bounce pass up to Orgain. He'll go up. He's fouled and one. And I think that was Kale on the chase. Gets the foul and go up 41-40. Orgain will go to the line to shoot the and one.
Good hustle by Kale. Just a little bit too high, too far behind to get that rundown block.
So Campbell will check back in for McNeil here, and he's kind of limping a little, but we'll see how he picks up his pace once the ball gets going. Orgain with the and one effort is up and good. 42-40, Carlsbad. Hodling from Eglin. He'll come up across the midcourt line here as they call out a play. Swing it over to Vega. Down on the right side to McNeil or to Eglin. Now driving in is Campbell. Kicks it to Vega. Three-point shot is going to be long. Backside rebound by Huerta. 4:10 and counting. He'll come across the timeline. Hodling going to go out and meet him on the left side or on the right side. He'll go out top, still with the ball. Gets it to Chavarria. Vega in front of Chavarria. Now he drives, steps into it, puts it up off the board, and good. 44-40, and now a timeout taken by Coach Mondragon. So we're going to take it as well. 44-40, Carlsbad with 3:51 to go in the ball game. We'll be right back.
Sometimes that dog barking is an Artesia Bulldog preparing for victory. Most of the time, however, it's probably just the family pet asking for attention. Artesia Animal Clinic provides a full range of services for just about any size pet or animal. Our new clinic has been expanded to provide better quality of care, including an in-house laboratory, radiology, surgery, herd health, and more. So the next time your pet looks like they could use some extra care, come by Artesia Animal Clinic in our newly remodeled and expanded facility at 110 West Mahone Drive.
It's been nip and tuck all game long. At the end of 3, it was 38-33 Artesia, but Carlsbad has battled back. They lead 44-40 here about midway through the fourth and final period. And Bulldogs just going to have to tighten up right here and make sure they make those inside shots.
You know, I kind of prefer to be a little bit behind going down the stretch, play a little more with a little more intensity, a little more urgency. When you're playing ahead with the small lead, you tend to tighten up. So we're right where we want to be going in to finish this game.
3:51 to go in the fourth and final period. On the floor for the Bulldogs, the starting 5, the same for Carlsbad. Hodling crosses the timeline. Huerta waiting on him. Kale goes to the left side to Campbell. Orgain comes out, get it to Vega. Vega with Chavarria on him, drives on the left side. He spins, steps up under pressure. Shot is up and good.
Well, that's a great shot. That's a hard shot. Braylon made it.
Chavarria bringing the ball down. Kale Hodling waiting on him at the top of the key. Chavarria will go over to the right side, hand it off to Orgain. Orgain working against Campbell. Cut off by Campbell. He'll back it up. Going to hand it off to Huerta. Vega on him as he's going to do the same thing. Go back to Orgain, now to Sullivan. Chavarria battling down is Shane Sullivan down on the right block, but Chavarria shakes his head no. They're going to reset. Hodling out on Chavarria. And then he steps through, almost walks, but he's able to maintain that back foot. Orgain with the basketball. Campbell on him, and he walked. They're going to call that travel. They've been consistent.
Yeah, we'll take it. At this point in the game, we'll take any turnover we can get.
44-42. Eglin going to key it in right in front of the Carlsbad bench to Hodling. They back up in their defense once again, this zone defense they've been running. Hodling looks over to Coach Mondragon, calls the play. He's going to bounce past it on the left elbow to Eglin. Eglin backs it out, back out to Kale. Kale puts a move, gets it to Vega. Vega out the top, picked up by Orgain. Back to Kale. Kale on the left wing. He'll put it on the floor. Bounce pass. They're going to call Kale for travel. He was dribbling. I missed that travel.
Yeah, I'm not sure with that one. That's a you got one. It's my turn to call one.
That's what it looked like because he dribbled and then made a pass. So I didn't see the walk. Turnover back on the walk call. 44-42, Carlsbad by 2. Chavarria out on the left side, picked up by Kale. Kale stays on his hip, kicks it to Sullivan for 3, and he made it. Boy, that's a tough one right there. And a timeout taken by Coach Gumbrin. 47-42 to a 5-point lead as that was Brandon Sullivan, the senior forward that drains it. We'll take a break as well. 2:20 to go in the fourth period. Bulldogs down by 5. We'll be right back.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Gonna have to turn it up a little bit down here.
All right, coming out of this break, we were just talking about it. Ty said we're going to have to turn it up. You're talking about on the defensive end. We can't let them just stall. 2 minutes left, over 2 minutes left. We're down by 5. But really, we got to force them to do something. We can't let them stall is what you were getting at.
Well, and we knew that 34, one of those boys, was a shooter. He shot in Artesia, made a couple of threes, and Clay helped off onto with Kale on the drive, and they kicked it right to him, and he made it. Sullivan just nailed it.
Yeah, nothing but the bottom of the net. Bulldog basketball. Starters on the floor for both teams here. Sullivan's, both of them, Orgain, Huerta, and Chavarria. Hodling lets it roll until Huerta comes out on him. He'll go to the left side, pick up his dribble, get it out to Eglin. Eglin to Vega. Vega picked up by Orgain. Trying to feed it down to Kincaid. He does. Kincaid pushed by Chavarria. Kicks it out. Wide open 3. And it goes in and out. Sullivan with the rebound. Gets it to Chavarria. And so this is where we go under 2 minutes here. Chavarria slowing it down. Kale out on him. Kale's right out on him. Try to get a 5-second call here as he goes to the right side. Kicks it to Brandon Sullivan, who made that 3 just a minute ago. He'll go into the corner to Shane Sullivan. Down the lane he goes. His shot up and good.
Good strong drive down the baseline. Trent helped off. Gave up that baseline drive.
Hodling out top, 49-42, 7-point lead. Bounce pass to Campbell on the right side, goes around the screen from Kincaid to Eglin. Eglin in the corner to Hodling. He'll put it on the floor, go around the screen into the lane. He's going to try to throw it underneath to Campbell. It goes off of Carlsbad and out of bounds.
7-point lead. We're going to need to get a basket and a few stops.
1:21 to go in the ball game. Campbell in the corner on the left side will key it in. He's looking. Vega goes around the screen. Campbell's going to have to get it in a hurry. Does to Kincaid in time. Hands it back to Campbell. He's on the left wing, picked up by Chavarria.
They're playing man now. They've gotten out of their 1-2-2.
Campbell trying to drive around Chavarria. He does. He'll put up a shot, and he's fouled. So Campbell will go to the line with 1:10 to go here in the ball game, down by 7.
Looks like we'll put Tootie McNeil in. I don't know who he's going to come in for, but a little defense for offense here. Defensive player coming in to press after these make free throws.
It looks like he's coming in for the shooter, Campbell. Campbell's gimpy, and so Tootie will come. I mean, I'm thinking that because he didn't come in right then. Of course,
they don't
let him until after the free throw. And now he is not going to come in. Coach calling him back to the bench.
They're going to wait to send him after this shot.
All right, so the Bulldogs making some adjustments down there. And now Coach will send him over to check in. Campbell made the first. Second free throw is up, and it's good as well. And now McNeil will check in. And he's coming in for, he's coming in for Eglin. It's a little smaller. Actually going to come in for Kincaid. So Eglin stays in. Bulldogs going to put on this trap defense here. Sullivan into Chavarria. Gets it ahead, and it's going to be tipped and out of bounds by Campbell. Caleb was going for it, but it was too far out of bounds. So they move it down to about almost half court due to the Cavemen with 1:06 to go and a 5-point lead. Orgain into the backcourt to Sullivan, and that's Shane Sullivan. He gets it to Chavarria. Campbell goes out on him. Now they're going to come out and double team him, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Zumbrin.
We almost had a turnover right there. That's a quick timeout by Coach Zumbrin. Probably worked out.
49-44. We're right at 59 seconds. We're going to go ahead and take a break here. Stay tuned. Exciting end here. Bulldog basketball.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925, we have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
All right, we're coming out of this full timeout. Carlsbad leads by 5. It's their basketball, 49-44. Hodling, Vega, Campbell, McNeil, and Eglin on the floor for Artesia. And it looks like the starting 5 on for the Cavemen. Chavarria, both of the Sullivans, Huerta, and Orgain. And Orgain will key it in right over by his head coach. Bulldogs
better be careful here. We'll give up a layup. Now they go and send Trent back.
Going to go into the backcourt to Shane Sullivan. He'll get it to Chavarria, hodling out on him. They got him trapped in the backcourt. He gets it ahead to Sullivan. Now to work on the baseline. He's going to go underneath to Shane Sullivan. He'll put it up and in.
That's the gamble you take, and the risk is if you don't get a steal, they're gonna get an easy one.
They're going to call that on the floor as Campbell drove in on the right side. He's fouled by Huerta. So that's his second team foul. So neither team probably going to get in the bonus. As Hodling's going to key it in on the right side baseline with 40 seconds and down by 7. Need to get some three-pointers here. Vega in the right side. He'll put up the three. It's going to be short off the backboard. They called the foul. Oh, they called the flop.
These refs don't understand those rules. I don't want to be negative about the refs, but that's not what a flop is. A flop is when you act like somebody hit you in the face.
Yeah.
And you go falling down, holding your eyeball.
Right.
And there's no foul.
All right, so it's going to be out of bounds off of the Bulldogs there as Eglin and McNeil had Chavarria trapped over there in the corner. 33.9 seconds. Shane Sullivan looking to get it in. He finally does to Chavarria. Back to Sullivan. Sullivan ahead to Chavarria on the left side. He'll drive up. Hodling comes out on him, and they got him double teamed in the backcourt. They get it. There's a walk.
They got him.
They got him traveling. So Brandon Sullivan. But 23 seconds. We got to get some three-pointers fired up here. Timeout. No, Kincaid will check back in, and Eglin will take a seat. Staying on will be McNeil. So Kincaid, as Cale calls the play that he got from Coach, he's going to push it up the floor. Cale's going to hand it off to Vega. Vega works around the screen. He's going to throw up a three. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Hodling tries to chase it down. It goes off of Carlsbad, so he probably wisely let that go. 12 seconds, 51-44, Artesia's ball. McNeil will key it in right in front of the Artesia bench. Just need to catch and shoot a three right here. Hodling with the basketball, goes to McNeil. McNeil steps back. His shot is blocked by Sullivan. He's going to race down the floor. He'll just go around, and that will be the ball game. Artesia will fall 51-44 to the Carlsbad Cavemen in a hard-fought ball game. We're going to go ahead and get the Guy Chevy post-game show going, and then we'll come back to wrap it up. Stay right here.
This is Danny Kirkendall with Guy Chevrolet Company. I'd like to invite you to come see us here on the corner of 1st and Main in Artesia. We're celebrating 99 years in business and take great pride in providing the very best in customer service and a hassle-free buying experience. We have a great selection of the most popular Chevy and GMC models, along with our hand-picked pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. We look forward to seeing you here at 101 West Main in Artesia, or visit us online at guychevy.com.
Making a great deal better every day.
Did you know that many experts recommend planting many trees, shrubs, and perennials in the fall? Not only does the cooler weather lessen transplant shock, but the root growth over the fall and winter translates into faster growth in the spring. Sun Country Home and Gardens in Artesia has a wonderful selection of shade trees, evergreens, and more. Stop by today for the Fall Rose Sale. 25% off select roses. It's time to fall in love with your garden. Sun Country Homes and Gardens, 2707 South 1st Street in Artesia.
Artesia High School Bulldog Sports is made possible thanks to Buckhorn Production, LLC. Founded in 2021, Buckhorn Production, LLC operates over 200 wells in the Permian Basin. Like the Artesia Bulldogs, Buckhorn Production, LLC strives for excellence in all of our operations. We encourage all of our employees to be great members of our community and encourage you to join them in supporting all of our athletes, students, teachers, and administrators. Buckhorn Production, LLC, proud to support the Artesia Bulldogs.
Hey, I've had a few drinks. Can you give me a ride home?
Save us all. Make that call. Never drink, then drive.
This message from the Eddy County DWI program.
All right, we're back here on the Guy Chevrolet postgame show. The Artesia Bulldogs fall to the Carlsbad Cavemen, 51-44. Pretty hard-fought game, Ty.
Yeah, Carlsbad switched up that zone there. Kind of about 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter, went to a man. We were still trying to run our zone stuff, and they were happy to let us run a lot of clock in the half court. Then there was just a couple of bounces didn't go our way, a couple of foul calls didn't go our way. Shane Sullivan kind of took over a little bit, scored, I don't know, 6 points, 7 points right there at the end of the game. Just around the basket, played his own speed, and shot it, got fouled some, made his free throws, and that's probably the difference in the game.
Well, in the first half, it was Carlsbad in the first period, 17-11, and then the Bulldogs battled back at halftime. It was 28-27 Carlsbad. And then Artesia started to press forward, and they take the lead early in the third and hold on to it. It was 38-33 Artesia at the end of three, but Carlsbad, as Ty just said, they battled back. Sullivan had a great game. I don't know how many points he had, but he scored a lot of points. He had some free throws that he made as well. And they end up winning 51-44. And Ty, we're going to be traveling over to Lovington, playing in what they're calling the North-South Shootout, playing all northern teams, all at Lovington, playing Taos, Belen, and who's the other team? Los Alamos. So what's your thinking on this coming up Thursday, Friday, and Saturday over in Lovington?
Well, these are all 4A games, and they're all against northern teams from different districts. Maybe a couple of those teams, Taos, Los Alamos, may be in the same district. I'm not certain, but yeah, they're games that are going to give us good experience against northern teams. They're games that kind of impact your ranking come towards the end of the year. And so we're going to need to be sharp. Taos, I think early in the year, has already got a win against Valley, who beat us. And so, we got to imagine these are going to be real competitive games.
Well, Bulldog fans, we'll be over there. Ty and I will be on the call for the boys' games on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. The girls, remember, they're playing Friday night at the Pit. So if you can't make it over to Lovington, or if you try to hustle back, go back and watch the girls. But Robbie will have it at the Pit on Friday night. So we've got you covered. 3 boys' games, 1 girls' game coming this weekend. Ty, thanks for joining me again tonight. And Bulldog fans, hope you have a great next couple of days. We'll see you in Lovington. Good night.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com is presented by Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Artesia Ford Sales, Artesia Historical Museum, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Big O Tires of Carlsbad, Carlsbad Ford, Coterra Energy, the City of Artesia Police Department, Devon Energy, Eddy County DWI, Edge Safety, Faith Baptist Church, Forest Tire of Artesia and Carlsbad, Guy Chevrolet, H&R Block, Hermosa Church of Christ, HF Sinclair, Hawker & Sons, KFC, Incredible Printing, JS Ward, J&J Home Care, John and Nancy Yates, La Fonda, Pressure Services, Smile Expressions, Sondy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Spur Energy Production, Sun Country Home and Gardens, Tate Branch of Artesia, Turpinning & Sons, Western Bank, Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Candlewood Suites, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales and E&MU Roswell, Moppet & Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Trustmark Roofing, Richland Dodge, and Richland GM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
And coming right out and doing what Elon Musk